Hi and welcome back to the channel. Saturday 18th of October 2025, match day against Everton. Gonna do it a little bit different today, mainly because there won't be much different in anything from SS Sky's video yesterday. So what I was gonna do, I've saved up loads of people's questions, so I thought a lot of them occur a lot of the time, so I'm going to do my best to answer as many as I can. So I'm going to start with this one. There's probably several people have asked the same question, so I've just chose one. Like this one's from Mr. Yow. Are they going to make it look like the other one when it's finished? I'm talking about the sides. So a lot of people mention this, how this new stand comes straight down, whereas when they done the south stand it curves into the other roof, and it's a simple one to start with. The answer is this is how it's going to look. So sticking with the same bit, next question: is the gap staying where the new roof meets the existing? Now, as you can see, there's a gap, and the answer is, at the moment, I don't know. I would have thought if there was something like an expansion strip or something like that to cover it, it would already be on, but I guess it is a wait and see for that one, whether that gap is filled in or not. So I don't know. See, obviously all these answers are just either what I've sort of learned or I'm guessing. Next question: doesn't look like it'll be long before they start on the City Square roof. Plenty to focus on when they do. So let's move round to City Square. So for those of you not aware, there is a roof going on this, like, say it's a fan zone, which sort of the only bit we've determined at the moment is, sorry, excuse the dodgy zoom in, is that they will fix them bits where the panels are missing. You can see where the roof is going to go straight across to the office building, where, hang on, we should have, there you go, similar fixings. Now I would presume, because the City Square is actually the last part to be complete, that it will actually be I think it'll be quite a while yet. Presumably everything's got to be finished above it, so there's still these sails to go. The office block is, say, further behind. I don't think there's any sails on that yet, and then obviously everything to do with the back of the stand. So might be a while off yet before we see this City Square roof start. Next question, Steve Caster: when is the hotel expected to open? I haven't actually got the dates on me. Right, I'll give you a kind of time scale. which none of this is official. We know from only from months ago now what we were told. The stand is going to be the first part open, which was originally, I think that was back in June. We was told early 2026, so that what early 2026 means could be any time to the, I guess, even if you said May, it's still early 2026. So that's what's opening first, followed by this block, even though this one looks sort of the most behind at the moment. I guess the fitting out inside is a lot quicker. Then the hotel, which I think I'll put the dates on the screen, and then finally will be City Square. Let's just move round before I do the next question. Just give you something a bit different to look at. And we've got next question, Vickers 2007. Progress has slowed down somewhat. It probably hasn't. It's just the fact that most of it now going on is all inside rather than outside. I imagine the speed of it is still very similar to what it was. Right, next question. Any idea why they've decided to use a lighter shade of grey on the new extension? Looks a bit odd compared to the rest of the stadium. Right, let's see if we can get where. I don't think it's that far off. I guess this is a newer stand. Be very hard to match up something that's, what was this, built 2002, so it's probably discoloured somewhat. And then I see obviously this bit now looks a lot more modern, but I guess that is how it happens when different parts are built at different times. So I know a lot of people hope these stands will be next, so then perhaps they will match more, but no, I've got no definitive answer why it's different shades, only that one must be old and one's new. Sorry, I'm skipping through some of them. Some of the questions are kind of just like repeating themselves. So next one. What we all wanted from the start, the full screen, and I hope it's happening. Now we know we've got scaffold in the corner. Let's move over so we can see. Now, still remains to be seen, in all honesty, whether this is a screen or not. So, I say people hope it is for the look of the stadium, to make it sort of uniform. But, yeah, there's no definite answer on that one. Next question. When is the new stand test events planned? Can't be that far off now. Christmas. Yet again, until City actually release something that a test event is happening, say we won't really know. There definitely has to be one, at least one. Could possibly be more than that. I know Everton had to have 3. I think Liverpool, when they done the stand at Anfield, had to have 2. so it's quite possible excuse me, there will need to be 2 here, but I say no dates as of yet when that will be, but it can't open until there's been one. Just me flick through my questions quickly, see if I've got anything else. I had one from, trying to find it, sorry. There was one about the women's centre, right, so I'll move over to that. Is the bank building next to the women's training centre also being turned into a training centre? So I'm only going to zoom from here rather than, this was the original building, which was a bank. Yeah, it was bought by City. In fact, I will get a bit higher. You can see it. It all fully joins. It's all part of the same.
Max altitude reached.
All part of the same development now. So yeah, the answer is yes to that one. One more I think I've got. Let me swing back round to the stadium. Sorry, excuse the dodgy flying. The roof walk, I think, will sit on the stalls leading from the access ramp. Not sure where you mean there, to be honest. So we've got, so this is the only access ramp we've got at the moment. So in that, yeah, there's, I presume they mean these. That makes perfect sense now, that it's going across there. Then I do believe it is going
max altitude reached.
Up onto these circles, and then there was like a bit going across between the two. So I'm not sure where you're coming in and out. And say there looks like stalls, as someone's called them, going across, but I'm sure the pictures showed it going like up to that, but that'd be rather steep. I'll see, I'll put, if I can find some, I'll put some pictures up of how it's going to look. Apart from that, I think I have just about answered all the questions. I get a lot about the why is the brickwork red. Say apparently it's to match in with the old buildings. Why is it there? It's not anywhere else on the stadium. There is actually no brickwork on the stadium. It's only the hotel and the office block that's actually got the brickwork. The actual stand, as you can see, has no brickwork. But I do understand what people are saying is the hotel doesn't match the stand either. It's its own separate, sort of a nice view of the wave in the sails. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today. I say it was just something a bit different, answer some questions when there's not a great deal to see. As I say, cause work obviously stopped, I imagine, quite early Friday for the nothing be going on today for the match. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you to all those who do send the questions in. It is appreciated. It does help people know what is going on. So thank you for that. If you can, like and subscribe and hype and share and whatever else they get you to do, that's all greatly appreciated, helping the channel grow. And once again, thank you very much, and I will see you next time.